Hi, my name is Ethan Anthony, and this is day 274 of the Dictionary Audiobook Project. And we're back again reading more of the Merriam-Webster Dictionary. You know the book. I've read it a lot this past year. This is what my copy looks like. It's not in good condition, I'll tell you that. But are any of us? Who's to say? I'll tell you that. I am, the accent sort of came out there. I'm doing fine. A little tired, I think you can tell with the bags in my eyes. But it's the winter, it's natural. Yeah, I'm just chilling. I had a show this past Wednesday. I did a little 3-minute set, and so the hosts guessed my astrology sign, which now I'll tell you, I am a Scorpio, and they did not guess that because I am a bad Scorpio. I'll say that. Bad in the sense that I don't really fit the Scorpio lens. Yeah, I don't really know. I don't know much about astrology, to be honest. All I know is that I'm a Scorpio, a Sun, and then I think I think it's the Scorpio Sun, Sagittarius Moon, and Taurus rising. Do with that as you will. Yeah, if you can tell me good things about me, that'd be really nice. If this is a bad combination, just lie to me, and I'd feel better actually. If you could just say, "Oh, Ethan, that's actually a great trio." Hopefully, tell me that means I can get an office job soon. That'd be really nice. Tell me if those three mean that I'm qualified to be an office coordinator or an administrative assistant. That would be very, very helpful. That'd be very nice. I'll say that. But I digress. I hope you all are doing well. I saw that we hit 464 subscribers, which is really cool. Thank you all for subscribing. Hopefully, you all can see me as I finish up reading the dictionary. We're making good progress. We are almost there. The more I read, the less we have left, which is how reading works. So that's a plus. And without further ado, I think let's get into some reading. Let's sit back, relax. I'm gonna sit back and relax. Actually, I'm gonna get my drink. I'll be right back. Oh no, I lost the place. My book. Oh man. Oh jeez. Oh, drinking a Celsius at 8 p.m. Like a boss. I don't like that. I don't like saying that. I'm gonna just readjust here because I want to work on my back. Lean back. That is an ironing board because we iron stuff here, especially when we have job interviews. I don't right now, but soon I hope. I really hope. Oh jeez. I really hope. There we are. So our last word was the word reap. Today we're starting with the word rear. The word rear. Rear, one, verb. 1, to erect by building. 2, to set or raise upright. 3, to breed and raise for use or market. Rear livestock. 4, bring up, foster. 5, to lift or rise up, especially to rise on the hind legs. Rear, 2, noun. 1, the unit, as of an army or area farthest from the enemy. 2, back, also the position at the back of something. Rear, 3, adjective, being at the back. Rear admiral, noun, a commissioned officer in the Navy or Coast Guard ranking next below a vice admiral. Rearward, 1, adjective, 1, being at or toward the rear. 2, directed toward the rear, a rearward glance. Rearward, 2, or rearwards, adverb, at or toward the rear, looking rearward. REAS, abbreviation, reasonable. Reason, 1, noun. 1, a statement offered an explanation or justification. 2, ground, cause. 3, the power to think, intellect. 4, a sane or sound mind. 5, do exercise the faculty of logical thought. Reason, 2, verb. 1, to talk with another to cause a change of mind. 2, to use the faculty of reason, think. 3, to discover or formulate by the use of reason. Reasoner, noun. Reasoning, noun. Reasonable, adjective. 1, being within the bounds of reason, not extreme. 2, inexpensive. 3, able to reason, rational. Reasonableness, noun. Reasonably, adverb. Reassure, verb. 1, to assume again. 2, to restore confidence to, free from fear. Reassurance, noun. Reassuringly, adverb. Rebate 1, verb. To make or give a rebate. Rebate 2, noun. A return of part of a payment. Synonyms: deduction, abatement, discount. Rebel 1, adjective. Of or relating to rebels. Rebel 2, noun. One that rebels against authority. Rebel 3, verb. 1, to resist the authority of one's government. 2, to act in or show disobedience. 3, to feel or exhibit anger or revulsion. Rebellion, noun. Resistance to authority, especially defiance against a government through uprising or revolt. Rebellious, adjective. 1, given to or engaged in rebellion. 2, inclined to resist authority. Rebelliously, adverb. Rebelliousness, noun. Rebirth, noun. 1, a new or second birth. 2, Renaissance revival. Reborn, adjective. Born again, regenerated, revived. Rebound 1, verb. 1, to spring back on or as if on striking another body. 2, to recover from a setback or frustration. Rebounded quickly from the loss. Rebound 2, noun. 1, the action of rebounding. 2, a rebounding ball. 3, a reaction to setback or frustration. Rebuff, verb. Reject or criticize sharply. Snub. Rebuff, noun. Rebuild, verb. 1, repair, reconstruct. Also remodel. 2, to build again. Rebuke 1, verb. Reprimand sharply. Reprove. Rebuke 2, noun. A sharp reprimand. Rebus, noun. A representation of syllables or words by means of pictures. Also a riddle composed of such pictures. Rebut, verb. To refute, especially formally, as in debate. A rebut. Is this rebut? No, it's not. Oh, like rebuttal. Rebut, yeah. To refuse, especially formally, as in debate, by evidence and arguments. Synonyms: disprove, controvert, confute. Rebutter, noun. Rebuttal, noun. The act of rebutting. REC, abbreviation. 1, receipt. 2, recording. 3, recreation. Recalcitrant, adjective. 1, stubbornly resisting authority. A recalcitrant prisoner. 2, resistant to handling or treatment. Synonyms: refractory, headstrong, willful, unruly, ungovernable. Recalcitrance, noun. Recall 1, verb. 1, revoke, cancel. 2, to call back. 3, remember, recollect, recalled their last meeting. Recall 2, noun. 1, a summons to return. 2, the procedure of removing an official by popular vote. 3, remembrance of things learned or experienced. 4, the act of revoking. 5, a call by a manufacturer for the return of a product that may be defective or contaminated. Recant, verb. To take back something one has said publicly. Make an open confession of error. Recantation, noun. Recap 1, verb. Recapitulate. Recap, noun. Recap 2, verb. Retread. Recap, noun. Recapitulate, verb. To restate briefly. Summarize. Recapitulate recent news stories. Recapitulation, noun. Recapture, verb. 1, to capture again. 2, to experience again. Recapture happy times. Recast, verb. 1, to cast again. 2, revise, remodel. Recast a sentence. RECD, abbreviation, received. Recede, verb. 1, to move back or away, a receding hairline. 2, to slant backward. 3, diminish, contract, a receding deficit. Receipt 1, noun. 1, recipe. 2, the act of receiving. 3, something received, usually used in plural. 4, a written acknowledgement of something received. Receipt 2, verb. 1, to give a receipt for. 2, to mark as paid. Receivable, adjective. 1, capable of being received, especially acceptable as legal. Receivable certificates. 2, subject to call for payment. Notes receivable. Receive, verb. 1, to take in or accept as something sent or paid. come into possession of. Get. 2, contain, hold. 3, to permit, to enter, greet, welcome. 4, to be at home to visitors. 5, to accept as true or authoritative. 6, to be the subject of, undergo, experience, receive a shock. 7, to change incoming radio waves into sounds or pictures, receive a broadcast. Receiver, noun. 1, one that receives. 2, a person legally appointed to receive and have charge of property or money involved in a lawsuit. 3, a device for converting electromagnetic waves or signals into audio or visual form. Receivership, noun. 1, the office or function of a receiver. 2, the condition of being in the hands of the receiver. Recency, noun. Recentness. Recent, adjective. 1, of the present time or time just past. Recent history. 2, having lately come into existence, new, fresh. Recent buds. 3, capitalized, Holocene. Recently, adverb. Recentness, noun. Receptacle, noun. 1, something used to receive and hold something else, container. 2, the enlarged end of a flower stalk upon which the parts of the flower grow. 3, an electrical fitting containing the live parts of a circuit. Reception, noun. 1, the act of receiving. 2, a social gathering at which guests are formally welcomed. Receptionist, noun. A person employed to greet callers. Receptive, adjective. Able or inclined to receive, especially open and responsive to ideas, impressions, or suggestions. A receptive audience. Receptively, adverb. Receptiveness, noun. Receptivity, noun. Receptor, noun. 1, one that receives stimuli, sense, organ. 2, a chemical group or molecule in the outer cell membrane or in the cell interior and has an affinity for a specific chemical group, molecule, or virus. Recess, 1, noun. 1, a secret or secluded place. 2, an indentation in a line or surface as an alcove in a room. 3, a suspension of business or procedure for rest or relaxation. Recess, 2, verb. 1, to put into a recess. 2, to make a recess in. 3, to interrupt for a recess. 3, to interrupt for a recess. 4, to take a recess. Recession, noun. 1, the act of receding, withdrawal. 2, a departing procession as at the end of a church service. 3, a period of reduced economic activity. Recessional, noun. 1, a hymn or music piece that at the conclusion of a service or program. 2, recession 2. Recessive, 1, adjective. 1, tending to recede. 2, producing or being a bodily characteristic that is marked Is that cool? Is it going this way? No, I think it's going that way. Cool. Okay. She wasn't last word. I'll go back to recessive 1. Recessive 1, adjective. 1, tending to recede. 2, producing or being a bodily characteristic that is marked or not expressed when a contrasting dominant gene or trait is present. Recessive genes, recessive traits. Recessive 2, noun. Recessive characteristic or gene. Also an individual that has one or more recessive characteristics. Recherche, 1 choice. Recherche, adjective. 1, choice, rare. 2, excessively refined. Recherche, poetry. Recidivism, noun. A tendency to relapse into a previous condition, especially relapse into criminal behavior. Recidivist, noun. Recipe, noun. 1, a set of instructions for making something from various ingredients. 2, a method of procedure, formula. Recipient, noun. 1 that receives. Reciprocal, 1, adjective. 1, inversely related. 2, mutual, shared. 3, serving to reciprocate. Oh, hey, you're back. What's up?
What's up? Oh, sorry.
No. Well, it's recording, but yeah, we're chill. Yeah, do you want to hop in?
Yeah, I'll read a word. What are we on?
Shoot, I already forgot. Let me finish recipe. 2, a method, procedure, formula. Okay, we're on the word recipient. if you want to read recipient.
Recipient, noun, one that receives.
Nice. You want to read another one?
I gotta take a shit.
Oh, okay, fair. Well, let's go in the recording.
Sorry, take out poop.
Okay, cool. Okay. Okay. Well, I have fun with that. Reciprocal, 1, adjective, 1, inversely related, 2, mutual, shared, 3, serving to reciprocate, 4, mutually corresponding, reciprocally, adverb, reciprocal 2, noun, 1, something in a reciprocal relationship to another, 2, one of a pair of numbers as 2/3 and 3/2 whose product is 1. Reciprocate, verb, 1, to move backward and forward alternately, 2, to give and take mutually, 3, to make a return for something done or given. Reciprocation, noun. Reciprocity, noun, 1, the quality or state of being reciprocal, 2, mutual exchange of privileges as trade advantages between countries. Recital, noun, 1, an act or instance of reciting, account, voice crack, 2, a public reading or recitation, a poetry recital, 3, a concert given by a musician, dancer, or dance troupe, 4, a public exhibition of skill given by music or dance pupils. Recitalist, noun. Recitation, noun, 1, reciting, recital, 2, a delivery before a delivery, more time, 2, delivery before an audience, usually of something memorized, recitation of a poem. 3, a classroom exercise in which pupils answer questions on a lesson they have studied. Recite, verb, 1, to repeat verbatim as something memorized, 2, to recount in some detail, relate, 3, to reply to a teacher's questions on a lesson. Reciter, noun. Reckless, adjective, lacking caution, a reckless driver. Synonyms, hasty, brash, hot-headed, thoughtless. Recklessly, adverb, recklessness, noun. Reckon, verb, 1, count, calculate, compute. 2, consider, regard, was reckoned as the leader. 3, chiefly dialectic, think, suppose, guess. Reckoning, noun, 1, an act or instance of reckoning. 2, a setting of accounts, day of reckoning. Reclaim, verb, 1, to recall from wrong conduct, reform. 2, to change from an undesirable to a desired condition, reclaim marshy land. 3, to obtain from a waste product or byproduct, reclaimed plastic. 4, to demand or obtain the return of. Reclaimable, adjective, reclamation, noun. Recline, verb, 1, to lean or incline backward, 2, to lie down, rest. Recliner, noun, a chair with an adjustable back and footrest. Recluse, noun, a person who leads a secluded or solitary life, hermit. Reclusive, adjective. Recognize, chiefly British variation of recognize. And this one, as you may imagine, ends in an ISE as opposed to an IZE. Very important. Recognition, noun, 1, the act of recognizing, the state of being recognized, acknowledgement and recognition of their achievements. 2, special notice or attention. Recognizance, noun, a promise recorded before a court or magistrate to do something as to appear in court or to keep the peace, usually under penalty of a money forfeiture. Recognize, verb, 1, to acknowledge the speaker in a meeting as one entitled to be heard at the time. 2, to acknowledge the existence or the independence of a country or government. 3, to take notice of. 4, to acknowledge with appreciation. 5, to acknowledge acquaintance with. 6, to identify as previously known. 7, to perceive clearly, realize. Recognizable, adjective, recognizably, adverb. Recoil, 1, verb, 1, to draw back, retreat. 2, to spring back to or as if to a starting point. Synonyms, shrink, flinch, wince, quail, blench. Recoil, 2, noun, the action of recoiling as by a gun or spring. Recollect, verb, to recall to mind, remember. Synonyms, recall, remind, reminisce, bethink. Recollection, noun, 1, the act or power recollecting. 2, something recollected. Recombinant, adjective, 1, relating to genetic recombination. 2, containing or produced by recombinant DNA, recombinant vaccines. Recombinant DNA, noun, genetically engineered DNA prepared in vitro by joining together DNA usually from more than one species of organism. Recombination, noun, the formation of new combinations of genes. Recommend, verb, one to present as deserving of acceptance or trial. 2 to give in charge, commit. 3 to make acceptable. 4 advise, counsel. Recommendable, adjective. Recommendation, noun. 1 the act of recommending. 2 something recommended. 3 something that recommends. Recompense, 1 verb. 1 to give compensation to. Pay for. Recompense for their losses. 2 to return in kind. Requite. Synonyms: reimburse, indemnify, repay, compensate. Recompense 2, noun, compensation. Reconcile, verb, 1 to cause to be friendly or harmonious again. 2 adjust, settle, reconcile differences. 3 to bring to submission or acceptance. Synonyms: conform, accommodate, harmonize, coordinate. Reconcilable, adjective. Reconcilement, noun. Reconciler, noun. Reconciliation, noun. 1 the act of reconciling. 2 the Roman Catholic sacrament of penance. Recondite, adjective. 1 hard to understand, abstruse, recondite terminology. 2 little known, obscure. Recondition, verb. 1 to restore to good condition, as by replacing parts. 2 to condition anew. Reconnaissance, noun, a preliminary survey of an area, especially an exploratory military survey of enemy territory. Reconnoiter, I don't know if I say this right. Reconnoiter, verb, to make a reconnaissance of, engage in reconnaissance. Reconnoiter to locate enemy position. Reconsider, verb, to consider again with a view of changing or reversing. Reconsidered his decision. Reconsideration, noun. Reconstitute, verb, to restore to a former condition by adding water. Reconstitute powdered milk. Excuse me. Reconstruct, verb, 1 to construct again. Rebuild. 2 to subject a body part to surgery to reform its structure. Okay. A structure or correct a defect. 3 to recreate or reimagine something from the part, especially by using information from research. Reconstruction, noun. 1 the action of reconstructing, the state of being reconstructed. 2 often capitalized, the reorganization or reestablishment of the seceded states in the Union after the American Civil War. 3 something reconstructed. And folks, that's the last word for today, reconstruction. Great word. I love reconstructing stuff. I love whenever I get to, I get to like, I get to like take something apart, and then I get to reconstruct it, rebuild it again. That's super cool. I love reconstructions. And yeah, next episode we're starting with the word record. And funny enough, I'll be recording a new episode with that. I love when that happens, that is just a coinky dink, if I ever heard one. God. Thank you for watching. Folks, my name is Ethan. Ethan spelled Eythen. I know it's kind of alternative, but I'm in Brooklyn, so I gotta keep it alternative here in Brooklyn. Ain't that the truth? I gotta keep it alternative. I'll see you all next time, where we'll read some more words, and hopefully I will not lose my mind, because I haven't yet. In case you're curious, I'm still locked in. And on that note, folks, have a good night. Steven, you want to hop in this outro? Okay, that's okay.